Yeah, so this is another post-play recording, but it's for a good reason. Just to show you how annoyingly difficult this boss is. It's Anubis Rex. It's the boss of the mines level, obviously. So anyway, the first part of the boss, it's not that hard. He's chasing you down a long corridor. There's spikes that kind of shoot up out of the ground and hurt you if you touch them. Collision detector on those things are awful. And there's a chain gate on like halfway. But this part is nothing compared to the next part. It's... Oh, by the way, yeah, of course you don't want to lag behind too long or Anubis swipes you and takes out some of your health. Okay, so here is the insane part. At first, it's not very insane. Because, Anubis, who I presume is the giant temple that was apparently chasing you through a small corridor earlier. I have no clue how, but anyway. What you gotta do is you gotta rev roll onto these pads here. And that barely opens a crack in his hands. You can just barely see it open as I rev roll. You see like that? And there's a heart that appears, apparently. Apparently his heart is hidden in his hands, I don't know. Anyway, once you roll into that heart, he begins phase 2. Phase 2 is a little bit harder. Once again, you gotta repeat the same tactic, but there's a tornado in the mix. Now, as for the tornado, you're supposed to bounce over it, and the timing is actually pretty insane to get over these. Not the tornado, but like later on, it gets pretty insane. As you can see, I'm kind of doing pretty good right here, not too horrible. And every time his mouth opens, that means you can't rev roll on that pad anymore for some reason. So anyway, phase 3, we begin with the tornado and even more falling rocks. These are the annoying falling rocks because they come from nowhere, and seeing as though you're distracted by everything else, it's pretty easy to get hit by them. They also come at some really weird, improbable pattern that I never seem to figure out. I'm pretty sure you're going to get hit by these things at least once. I don't know if half of my deaths in this... Yeah, like half of my deaths in this video are because I was being stupid, but some of them I was really trying too, and like, I was trying in past recordings to get past this one part right here. I died so many times at this part I couldn't even count. So anyway, the tornado does go in the path that you're on, like the path of the little pad things that you're standing on, so you gotta be careful about that too. And yeah, those rocks. I think there's only like a couple of ways to avoid those rocks, is to either jump to another pad or jump toward the camera when you're standing on the pad that you're on. Here's the batshit insane crazy part. He starts firing a laser at you. This laser has a very wide attack range, and unsurprisingly, I've met the hands of death at it a few times, and there was stupid death number 3. Yeah, for some reason, it is extremely hard to jump over that laser. And of course I couldn't jump over it there because, you know, I couldn't really get the timing right. So anyway. Look at all the stuff that flies at you, man. This is one crazy boss fight. I don't know how I managed to pull that off. I guess I just got a lucky swipe there or something. So anyway, it may not seem like as much trouble as you think, but god damn it is. And I fear for the worst for the next ones. So anyway, that was Anubis Rex, and until next time, I will be seeing you later.